The more I'm trying to record this video, the more I discover, it turns out this guy probably deleted his channel. Something happened to him. Like, I praised the best LARPer, and the best LARPer disappears. If this doesn't prove that LARPing is dying at lightning speed, I don't know what's gonna convince you. Literally the next time the drama hits. Like, holy crap, man, it's so sad. And then all of a sudden, I'm having just infighting with LARP theorists. Which genuinely, like, this is inspiration for a whole video. Even though I already responded, but just, like, the way they put this message together, like, I would love to dissect it even more. But the problem is, they stopped responding. Like, I did the thing, there's two of them too. Like, what's going on? It's such a mysterious behavior around here. Guys, the way you can describe me, I'm the heart of the community. I show up every day, like the beating heart. When I took a break, I came back swinging because I made a game. Speaking of which, I have to check how it's doing. Nope, just 8 ratings. Nothing changed, no one pinged me. This is kind of sad, because last year I was able to at least get some comments, some attention, basically. I'm not sure how long it takes, maybe 1 or 2 weeks until all the ratings are summed up. But it doesn't look like people care about it anymore. There's the hidden rule of, like, it has to be a click-play game, rather. A new website opens up, you click play and you play, otherwise my game has to be downloaded. It's not even a big file, but I don't know. Things are changing, rearranging, and they're not in our favor, guys. Oh yeah, I scrolled down. I couldn't find Joe Larposey anywhere. He's gone. He was also uploading daily. The other heart stopped beating. Guys, the moment I noticed him, pretty much gone. I don't know what happened, like, don't blame me. I kind of created a snapshot in this video of what his content looked like. So I saved a little bit of what I consider the best LARPer. Everything else stinks. And I'm not even bothering to search for other LARPers. However, the job position is out there. If you sniffing out other LARPers, wherever they are, if you actively want to do that, let me know. I need to know. I need to find all the LARPers. It will help to juice up my subscription box instead of just, like, look at all these LARPists. This guy in particular is playing Roblox, and I probably don't need to pay attention to him, despite him having 66 subscribers. That's fake. He probably just rebranded his channel, hidden all the previous videos, because he's not getting views yet, so, like, how can you get subscribers? It's impossible. Just wasting my time with live streams. If that's gonna continue, I'll have to unsubscribe. To me, I'm still living LARPing as if it's summer drama. As if every single year something happens twice, basically. It's like, well, we have to show children something during the summer. Some kind of drama should take place where children can't look away. This happened with Pirate Software and iDubbbz, mind you. 2 dramas, same summer. Then Mr. Beast and Sniper Wolf got themselves into drama. Although, Sniper Wolf's drama was, like, actually forced by Jack's films. Like, one guy was able to, like, pull this off. But one of the weirdest things is Pirate Software's drama, because it stems from him just saying unpopular opinion, or just being deemed as wrong, even though he wasn't really that wrong. He just misinterpreted something, and it's all of a sudden the biggest sin. But then the problem is, like, why would you care? He's just some guy, right? Just like this guy over there. He's just some guy. Why would you care? Why can't he just discredit himself like, I'm just some guy, don't worry about me, I don't have that much influence. But he was painted as if he does have a lot of influence, as if he did derail something. Very likely, Penguin, you're not gonna get away with just repeating the same thing. I mean, you're just some guy. People will smell your influence. See, that's one of the summer drama that's still, paying rent, it looks like. To me, one got caught for very minor things, and another one is walking free for pretty major things now. It's accumulating, rather. And he's just walking away. I'm like, no, I'm just some guy, don't worry about me, though. Alright? A guy that's collecting enemies like Pokemon. Sorry for breaking your expectations, but that's what I came here to do work. Jumped in without thinking that I will want to please thousands of children, but that's going to be the opportunity for me. The opportunity for me is I love the community aspect so much, because community is one step closer to having a friendship, the forbidden thing that doesn't normally exist on the internet, but look at that. That might be possible. Yeah, the only reason why MatPat got married is because he did it in real life. Although PewDiePie pulled off the impossible stunt of actually finding someone through the internet. You can see how internet has such little influence in people's lives. Like, a lot of YouTubers are still lonely. And in a community aspect, you will see even more of such loneliness. Lonely men just, like, joining in. Even as children, they can still eventually bump into it the hard way. Well, yeah, they can just, like, feel like I can just play Minecraft with my friends. I can just play Roblox. I can just hang out with them online, stab them, and Among Us. You think you can just, like, glue yourself to other people for a certain amount of time and feel less lonely, but at some point you will need companionship. You will want things to grow. This is the loneliness. Forgive me, but my system is not that sophisticated. The loneliness will catch up to you when you don't see things growing, when you see people just abandoning you. Or again, in my case, utterly disappearing without a notification of any kind. It's so scary, dude. That's so scary. You know, bad mood swings, depression can hit you at any time in any way. Even parents can question your behavior, make you feel shame about what you're doing. That's also sad. Alright, we waited long enough. We need the LARP theory intro.
Like, as a kid, I would always say, like, oh, I want to leave the world a slightly better place than when I entered it. I didn't know how. I just thought it was just like, I just want to make one person happy. You know, I just want to spread a little bit of joy into the world and spread a little bit of happiness and, you know, maybe share people with an enthusiasm for learning. Because I was fortunate to have really enthusiastic, awesome teachers. And that's what this show was born out of, was just like, hey, let's be goofy for a little bit.
Shit, I probably misclicked.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game
LARP theory. So basically, right in front of my eyes, the entire community just imploding. There's nothing going on. We have suffered the rocky drama. I captured the whole thing. Alright, as the beating heart, I go to whatever is the most interesting place, of course. I serve the purpose, and people, you know, don't really appreciate much. People who are too big, they become blindfolded very quickly. People who are too small, they want to be stunned by someone's clout. The only thing you can do is overinflate your channel with little children clicking a button, and all of a sudden everything changes. Now you're the big boy. This is not a narrative that makes sense to me, okay? I don't think just high quality content is the answer. Because you are impeding on someone else's brand. You are using MatPat's territory. And one of the things, you have to get that message of like what MatPat wanted, right? MatPat wanted people to be encouraged to learn things. Wait, the happiness, I don't understand the happiness thing. So, I guess. Well, that you will find your own happiness. Look how happy they are. We love making videos. After making a one video, they said. So there is happiness. There is happiness of getting $20 after making a video, right? Which they interpreted as it takes $20 to make a video, which is not incorrect. It takes a lot more labor, actually, than you're gonna get paid from YouTube. So also prepare for that realization. That half of the community are hungry and they're like, they really want money. Please. There's gotta be money somewhere. Right? That's another community aspect that could pay off proper creators, proper LARPers that are boosting the community. Maybe, like, if you get mentioned by a YouTuber, you don't need a boost. But if you're just doing a good job, and it's very likely that people will like you when they see you, yeah, community could also do payoffs. Anything is possible, but community has to have ever-growing structure. I think starting from the heart first. Yeah, I really thought I could just find him to be a friend, but he just disappears right after. The only person that ever emulated a heart, instead of left with just analyzing shit, but I literally was like, let's pull out IQ calculation and just do that, but something way more important happened. I lost a friend. There's a lot of nitpicky parts, which I will reinstate when they come back and actually respond, because they didn't. Anyways, I'm just generally concerned that this trend is gonna, like, live that long, that it's over. Someone should have said that LARPing is dead, right? Morality of LARP tubing. I mean, that is the problem. The dark side of LARP tube community. Yeah, one of the important things, one of the important aspects is, like, treat YouTube as a community. Like, this guy uploaded a video, maybe he's a cool dude, he's gonna have something to say. He has a triangle, and that's scary. Triangles are pretty scary.
In Call of Duty World at War, LARPing video game nerd, almost 200,000 views. This is what you fuck Muppets want. This is what you view piglets want. You literally want derivative content.
I'm not sure what he means exactly. I do consider, like, LARPing as low quality content, but at the same time, again, the community aspect flips the whole script, okay? We get to see a big fan of someone's channel that we already admire, and we get to see if they have a future or not, if they pull something. And, well, one pull you can do is get views. That's one pull. Technically, longevity would be the another pull. Of, like, this guy is continuing to grind and continue to improve his content every day or every week. But it could also be just a good community member, like me. Except the community itself is bad, so it doesn't, like, reflect my reflection back onto me to where, like, I look credible when I say this.
Alright, back to crack.
The bad, oh yeah, literally, all they have is live stream.
Uh-oh. Roasted.
Oh, but you can at least, like, make, like, LARP Theory Live or something.
Instead of I hate everything, I LARP everything. I can't even find a LARPing is Dead video. And it's hard to tell because, again, YouTube algorithm can still prop up LARP channels without me noticing. I fed into the idea that we could potentially see more LARPing come back. Instead, what we got is we got pulled into much deeper and darker drama. Signaling to me that, unfortunately, one of my theories are wrong, and LARPing could be very much dead. Everything that was exciting about it is, non-existent. No more fuel for me to keep going. Even these guys not gonna throw beef at me. Pretty sad. After Can't Believe I'm talking about this, he released craziest LARPing I've ever seen. Usually psychologically, he would still connect the dots to LARPing as a whole, or mention us in general. I want to see the whole thing, I guess. And, in some weird dimensional ways, he could be talking about me, without attempting to shine a light on me.
When you LARP
Tax, where can you possibly stop me?
the shrinking LARP club.
Shrinking LARP class. That's true. I don't even know what he's labeling as LARPing anymore.
What's happening here?
Someone pretending to be a cop? Fake cop? It is illegal to pretend to be a cop, by the way, so... I try to subscribe, I try to, upload every day, I try to show up in Discord a bunch of times, and none of this is, going anywhere, generally speaking. Yeah, I even try to type in a comment section of these people's videos sometimes. I think I'm in the right position to say that LARPing is dead. And for the longest of time, I wasn't, getting subscribers either. I was stuck at 124 for, ever since I joined Discord, really. Getting +4 subscribers in 3 weeks is fucking nothing, basically. Nobody needed me. And one of the weirdest things you can do to a human being is not need a human being. It's weird because, I can do anything. Just like in a relationship, I can be your boyfriend. I can just fix this and that for the sake of keeping the relationship alive. Why you don't try? When some people hate me, it's my problem. When everyone hates me and everyone abandons me, it's a whole different level of issue that I cannot fix anymore. I cannot glue things together for things to even exist anymore. So, yeah.
Let alone lasting 10 years. I wish I could be more articulate, right? Just, Steph and I, every year, would plan on it being our last, because it was it's gonna collapse, YouTube is gonna change, whatever, and who knows, it's still...
Unfortunately, I do have to live in a dimension where things collapsed. But I guess it's just a LARP theory. Zoinks for watching.